Nope, I'm dead. Yep. Rect version 2? I mean, thanks for stating the obvious, Captain. Actually, I shouldn't have gone. I should go to sleep. Although I'm... To the rescue once more. I mean, saying things that are actually, like, interesting is much more appreciated than just stating the obvious, but... It's almost like dying comes with the territory of playing a game like this. Alright, we're going back to the main menu. It's interesting it does the whole YN thing. Let's go back to the AK. Let's do the AK start again. Yada yada. Task. First steps. Accept. Yep. Starting again. For no particular reason other than I was out of water and just kind of didn't feel like it. Although, then again, the last time I played this, I had to do this too. I had to do the play like an hour and then restart. But yeah, no. I mean, here's the thing, right? Just stating that I died doesn't really benefit anybody. Starting up conversation or talking about the game or, I don't know, memeing along with chat, that's entertaining. But just being like, hey, you died. It's like, well, thanks. I know. Also, it's far more than version 2. It was more like version 12 on that playthrough, but you know, also is what it is. Comes with the territory. All right. Let's follow the train tracks. See what we can encounter along the way. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, just get to the end of the train tracks and then down. Kind of surprised that they let you put these markers. It's one of the most impressive things to me about this game. Like, I'm kind of shocked that they let me do that for some reason. Every time you start, it's uncovered. The map, I'm going to be generous and say that it's procedurally generated. It's not. It's very lame procedural generation, but it does kind of scramble the locations of things every time. So no, it's not slowly discovering stuff. It generates a new map for you. Because the maps are kind of tiny. It feels like a lot of Game Maker games that I played in the past that have really shit procedural generation, and this isn't the kind of procedural generation that I think is good. But then again, I'm spoiled when it comes to good procedural generation, so maybe don't trust my takes on that. I think that the procedural generation in this game is garbage. I really wish they just had bigger maps that weren't procedurally generated. It'd be much more interesting, but... feels like Igor's house. What games do it good? Well, what games do procedural... Chat, what games do procedural generation good that I play? Is that really, like, right behind... Okay. That's a mean place to put an extraction point. Well, I play a lot of Dwarf Fortress. So I'm spoiled when it comes to good procedural generation. Very few games do procedural generations good. But I play the ones that do it good. So when I hear that something has procedural generation in it, I get excited. And then usually, I'm immediately heavily disappointed. which is the case of this one. Is that literally, like, right on top of that little fort right there? That is a fucked up spawn. Let's see if I can loot these guys without, like, evacing. Oh, fort. I didn't even get hit, I don't think. Canned beans, sure. 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 Sure, sure. Okay. I'll take as much as I can carry. Let's go over to this. I've never played 7 Days to Die. I can't speak to it. But in most cases, I feel like games should just not bother doing procedural generation and just build good maps. Because most games that try to do procedural generation just do it poorly. Come on. Let's get to this. There we go. Okay. I'm not going to be able to move, am I? Let's see. Are we able to move? Okay, we can move. Barely. I think I'm just way better at shooting with the AKS-74U than I am with the, whatever the other thing that I had was. But probably my favorite procedural generation would be Dwarf Fortress, but my second most favorite would probably, I don't really like the game, but Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead, or a game I really like, which is Caves of Cud. Probably my favorite procedural generation. Professional medkit. Well, I'll take the 1,200 bucks, thanks. Actually, I'm gonna hang on to that for a sec. I think. Let's remove that. Remove that. That. This. Let's just stick this scope on it. Changes what exactly? Gives us slightly better, slightly worse accuracy? What does it improve? That was 49, that gives us 48. Really? Is that the only difference? Just curious. Accuracy 3. Accuracy, okay, so that is slightly better accuracy. Capacity 30. Or 40. All right, well, I will remove that and sell that one. But you. Everything else is the same. Slightly different color. All right, you go in here and then we'll sell all the bits and pieces. Go over here, get rid of all these. Let's actually set this up properly before I go back out. Unlike last time where I super duper didn't. We are in a pretty good spot now. Already in a better spot than we were at any point in last run. Let's bring that and bread. All right, let's get back out. Wish us luck, chat room. But yeah, I think I'm just spoiled when it comes to procedural generation. So when a game's like, it has procedural generation in it, its idea of procedural generation is just, it's exactly the same shit every time, but just in slightly different locations. Oh, hey, it crashed. At least I think it did. Oh, nope, it didn't. It just reset the loading screen. Yeah, when you tell me that your game has procedural generation and all it does is it takes the same shit every time and puts it in different locations, that's not procedural generation that I'm interested in. That's very boring. Although this game also claims to have procedural quests as well, which I'm more curious about. The maps themselves seem a little yeah. But it depends. I mean, this game is pre-early access, so currently it's just dull as far as the maps themselves go. Mechanically, it's fine, which is why I'm still playing it. But generation-wise, meh. Yeah, no, totally, Raz. One thing I will hats off to it for is it hasn't dropped me right in front of a bunch of bad guys yet, which it certainly did on previous times I played. And there's like all these houses that like, there's obvious stuff on the tables, like just visually, but like you can't touch it, which is a little odd. All right, where are we? There's Igor. We need to get meat for Igor. Means I could shoot. Whoa! Did not see that dude at all. I don't hear footsteps. He was right there. That stuff's real good. That's also real good. Wood crate, what do you got? Bread? 2 forks? I don't know what forks would be for, but I'm not a... So F to enter, F to loot. I press F and it loots. F to enter, F to loot. Is there like a way to cycle through the... Oh, I see. Okay, so mouse wheel to cycle through them. Just give me a different button, game. It's annoying. Not a big fan of games that like to stack everything onto one button. It's like, fucking stop that. I'm on a computer. I have a whole keyboard. Just let me hit other buttons. Sorry, Igor. Rest in peace for Igor. It's not a very good gun. I'll take your ammo. How heavy are you? 1 kilogram? Sure, I'll take the vodka as it sells, all right. But yeah, I think the key to that, though, is I had this discussion, actually, at PAX years ago, Raz, with the developer of the game Castle Story, which was, originally they tried to do procedurally generated maps for Castle Story. But they realized really quickly that all they got was a lot of really boring maps. I haven't played Valheim, so I can't speak to it. But they said that the result was all they got was really boring maps. So instead they decided to just make really good handcrafted maps. And this game currently just has really boring maps. Like, they're not interesting. They're not varied enough. There isn't enough variety. They're too small. But I Like, it's not ruining the game, it's just the least interesting part of the game, if that makes any sense. It certainly could become a more interesting part of the game with improvement and refinement and changes in the future, but currently it's just kind of something that I think holds it back a bit. And a couple bullets. You know, that wolf growling kind of sounds like a motorboat. You guys think it's bugged out and stuck in the wall? Or do you think it's down here that's growling at me? I bet you it's down here. No, I'm aware that they require wildly different approaches. But I think that currently, the fact that this game doesn't have handcrafted maps is a detractor. Especially in a game where you're kind of expected to memorize the locations of things. Gotta be right there, is he? Not a wolf? What is that? Nothing. Okay. I think that there's a bugged out wolf up in that. But I do think that there's a world where these maps get a lot more varied and interesting. Right now, I think that they're just really boring. I would much prefer just like a much larger area that's hand-built currently. That looks like a stash. Oh, it's just a branch. It's just a branch. Okay. That's a stash. Air dryer. Got one of those at home. Need one right now. Not actually at home. In my apartment. Well, I mean, it's not that it necessarily needs more variety. It's these maps are really small. You know, like, one of the cool things about Tarkov is how big the maps are, right? And to be clear, like, I might sound like I'm just bitching about this game. I'm playing it because I enjoy it. And if I like something, I complain. So, because I want it to be better, right? And this is a game that I want to be better. I really, really do. But the cool part about Tarkov is those maps are massive and you can memorize the layouts and then min-max your runs through. And that shit's awesome when you pull it off. Let's see if I can craft some of that stuff. I'm gonna keep all the bread. Or take those 2 spatulas. Realize it's not much money, but hey, it's something. We're gonna go over here. Medication, maybe? Oh, I need... What? I have 8. So are you telling me I need 2? Because if so, that's extremely... Oh, I see. There we go. Well, that makes sense. Let's plunk all of you over there, plunk you over there, plunk you over there. Did I? That's awkward. Two bottles of shitty water for 1 bottle of decent water. All right. Apparently you can craft crappy food out of... Oh, those are cheap. Let's buy those. So I accidentally made undrinkable stuff out of my drinkable liquid because I hit break it down instead of consume. I don't want to scrap the bottle of water. It's a silly game. Where's the scrap items button? I know that there's... It's fine, I'll just leave it there. Let's get out of here. Is there another purpose? Oh, it's probably a crafting material for something, but I don't really care right now. I just want to finish these early quests. So I can actually get to the stuff where I can actually buy decent gear. Which just means I have to... Man, I keep getting this error that I never got previously, which is no spawn point found, and then it minimizes the whole game, and it's kind of annoying. Not a fan. Not a fan. It kind of blows, if I had to be honest. And then it does that thing where it turns into a white screen, at least on my end. It looks like OBS is still capturing it properly, but yeah, most things in this game are crafting materials for something else, but I need to finish that Igor quest because he finds like water and shitty water bottles and stuff for you. And various other useful crafting materials. It'd be real funny if you could like die to the train. All right, Igor is just north of me, so let's head north. Back to the meat hunt. Bunny! Feel kind of bad. Ah, dang it. Sure, I could use those hides for something, but... like lugging them around right now. Hey, we leveled up fitness. Woo! Which means I'm doing better than most of America. As a Canadian, I'm proud of this. Yay, that bunny had a steak in it. Shit, I lost the bunny. Oh, there it is. Dang it. That one had no steak. Bunnies with no steak are a damn disappointment, I'll tell you. Probably scary shit right here. In fact, I know for certain that there's scary shit in here. 3 steaks, all right. Kind of surprised I haven't seen a ghoul in there. Oh, this rabbit has 3 things? And they're all pelts. Go figure. Chad, is there any games out soon that y'all are looking forward to? Y'all? What the hell happened to me? Where'd my Canadian go? The stash of thing. That's Igor's house. Wouldn't it be great if it was just full of meat? Oh shit, an MRE. Alcohols? These are all crafting materials. Just DF. Well, I mean, big announcement in a week. According to Tarn, anyway. I think I know what it is. And Clino says he knows what it is and says he's not panicking, so. More interested in modding? Any mods you've been playing? I'm just fishing for conversation about literally anything. Me just stating facts is not generally interesting conversation. One. Haven't seen me yet. I'm shooting. They're fighting with somebody else. Ow. I got him though. Yes. Okay, so that's 2 down. Where'd the third one go? Alright. I mean, the moldy bread can also be crafted into unmoldy bread, but... Ow. That's 1. That's 2. Whew. Was learning to make data packs in Minecraft, and then your favorite mods to make your 2 favorite mods compatible with each other. What are your 2 favorite mods? Never really got into modded Minecraft. I did feel like it would be something I would like, but just kind of never happened. Grab this stuff first. Scrap meds. I'm in through the window. Good meds. Sure what a relay is, but... Damn, you've got a lot of stuff on you. Money. Anti-rad pills. Weapon repair kit. Shitty, crappy water. Not a terrible gun. Pretty shit durability, though. Mission. Can I walk? I can. Okay. Where am I? Let's just go to that exit. Very much so, yeah. I mean, there are hills in this game, but you can't climb up on top of them. Which I think is a massive shame. Never mind. Drop the Mosin. Stash there. We should just go. This isn't sketchy at all. Dudes with guns on one side and a pack of wolves on the other. Verticality in shooters like this can cause some issues, that too. But I do think it would make the game much more interesting. My biggest problem, Ryan, since you missed the rant, I think, with this game, is I think the procedural generation kind of sucks. But it is one of the big selling points of this game. That was not a bad run, though. I mean, you don't need firearms in adventure mode Dwarf Fortress. You just use a bow and arrow. Or a bolt. Buy all this crap. Kind of tempted to just buy 2 of those meats for Igor. Shoutouts to Igor, who needs meat. All right, let's go this way. Oh, interesting. If you leave shit on the floor, it's gone when you come back. I don't need that. Don't need the MRE. Don't need that. Don't need that. That. Just gonna take another one of these. Set consume. Well, I mean, procedural generation lives and dies by variety. If you have good variety, your procedural generation is fun to play with. If you don't have good variety, your procedural generation sucks. This game doesn't have good variety right now. So thus the procedural generation is just more annoying than it is fun. And also, you know, vastly increases load times and other such things, which I'm not a fan of. But how you been, Ryan? There's a demo for this now, which you could go try if you so desire. Speaking of firearms, though, there is a mod for Dwarf Fortress that's being worked on by somebody on the subreddit, which they want to have ready in time for premium release, which is cannons, dynamite, and explosives. So, you know, I'm just saying, in the future, we might be able to play Dwarf Fortress with cannons. It does require you mining and refining gunpowder, though. All right, let's get Igor his meats. Oh, wow. Why is Igor so far away? Come on, Wabbit. Oh, dang it, Wabbit. Skinny Wabbit. Matter, I just annihilated all of the edible stuffs on it. God damn it. 0 for 0. Fuck. Okay. Oh, shit. The bandit right there. When your first thought guns, that would be dumb. Second thought cannons? Exactly. Guns? Not a fan. Cannons? All right, I'm listening. Oh, this poor guy. And a pistol. Pea shooter. Look at that. Not exactly the sort of thing I want to run around with, but hey, I'll take it. Feel bad killing him. There's his friends. There's another one. Worf. Mortal Empire's released, and you've been chilling with some total. Oh, right, yeah. You and everybody else. Something I'm going to say out loud. I wonder how much toilet paper sells for. When I am overburdened, I will walk slightly slower. 'Cause I am overburdened and I don't want to take any drugs. Quack indeed. You have a good night, Audio. Sleep well. Go to bed at a proper time. It's good for you. I did that last night. I went to bed at like 9:30. I went to bed at like old man hours. I even felt like an old man. You were sad when you found out Saltpeter didn't do anything in DF? Yeah. Although Tarn keeps on stating that he wants to add explosives when magic stuff is in, but it's like, that's so far away. I mean, if he ever does add airships, we fucking need cannons. I mean, come on. Little fuzzy cloud. AKA dead bunny. That feeling when you're risking your life to maybe get a single steak from a rabbit. That's a shotgun. Which means I believe that the extraction is right there, so. It's literally right there. You've been looking at volunteering with the National Park Service and the Civil War Fort by the beach, and some of the volunteers get to help with the daily cannon firing. You know, in Canada, it's illegal to own a cannon. It's illegal to own a cannon because the barrel width is big enough to be considered heavy bombardment, which means it is against Canadian law in any level to own a cannon unless you are a museum. Which is kind of funny, because it's legal to own a tank if you weld the cannon shut. It's not legal to own a cannon, even if you weld the barrel shut. Canadian law, it's kind of funny. You want to buy a gun? There you go. Also buy this pistol. Am I hungry? Actually, yeah. Consume! He does resupply sometimes, but it's pretty infrequently. Go dump shit that I don't need. I think, hold up. Can I make sandwiches? That's what I need. Shouldn't have eaten meat. I do, however, have a salami. I can make sandwiches. Look at that. Excellent. Meaning I can just bring 2 sandwiches in. Of all this other crud that I've been bringing. Inventory Tetris begins. Although I think that I can just use any items or craft with anything that's in this inventory. It doesn't necessarily need to be in my carried inventory. Okay, I'm just gonna run over to the shopkeeper and cash in this. Let's go. We are getting close to what we need for Igor, which is good. Maybe another run or 2. Although I don't actually know how long it takes for meat to rot, so we should assume it's going... Again? God damn it. Whatever they changed about the current version of the game, it keeps breaking. When it tries to find a spawn. I keep getting that cannot find spawn error. Kind of wild. It's capturing properly, though. But yeah, this current version, whatever they did to it, it seems to break a lot more frequently. Doesn't seem great. All right, back at it. So we're sitting on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So don't actually need... that's a good sign. Oh, don't have any... I thought that was buckshot. Fine. We may need to change the ammo type. Now it works. Ooh, that's a meat source. It's kind of more shots than I wanted to fire, but... That's what I'm talking about. These also sell pretty well. Okay, so this is one boar. I just got 4 tusks from a single boar. Can somebody who lives near boars please explain to me how one boar has twice the tusks it's supposed to have? I don't know how boars work. I thought they had 2 tusks. Oh, wait, do I have to... I'm stuck. There's a friggin' thing right there. Guess there isn't. Chat, once again, can I get a round of beers if you're listening to the stream? Just type in the word beer. It's been about 10 minutes since anybody said anything. Which usually means I should probably swap games, but I'm enjoying this one, so I don't know what I'm gonna do. Aside from stream for another hour and a half, then go to bed. When chat dies completely. Bonnie? What's that crow going for? Is it that? Lurky beer? Live in fear of the lurky beer. Hard disk, interesting. Spark plug, interesting. Batteries, interesting. Oh, I did not see those. Wolf AI seems good. All right, well, let's throw out 2 of those. Well, that's 10. Gotta get to Igor now. Oh, they killed a bandit. I don't know what that means as a response, but okay. I'm just trying to keep the chat moving. You can't blame me for that. Anybody watching the chat can see how quiet it is. Hopefully fix my water problem. Rumbles. That won't sell for much anyway. I opened this already? Wow, there's 2 hidden stashes right here? What the hell? What's going on? Bug spray. Wieners. I can make a hot dog when I get home. Alright, let's go to Igor's house. I love the green crystals that kill you immediately. It's not Igor's house. Working down. Come here, Igor. There you are. Fitness going up. A+ for being less skinny. It's because this character doesn't look overweight in any way. Wow, okay. I know how this game spawns houses now. Cool. We've completed meat for Igor. Huzzah for meat for Igor. Give me the medkit stuff. But also, we got a bunch of rubles and some experience and some reputation. Now he doesn't have another task for us, but next time we come back here, he's gonna have stuff for us. Yeah, so literally the way this game does houses, it spawns them off the map, and then as you can see, the camera shoots to it. That's kind of funny. It normally just like blinks directly to it. If life was a game, does that mean your children are like a continue with a different life? Maybe if the game you're playing is a relay race, because you don't get to play the next round, but that's very much a stoner thought. And I would say no. 1 hour, 1 life. Boy. It's an ugly game. Get out of here and sleep through the night. You've not seen that? Not worth playing because the guy who made it's a nutcase, but literally sold all of the game's assets as NFTs. So I would avoid 1 hour, 1 life if I were you. Yeah, including mods. It was one of those fun drama cases. Sell everything because I need the money. All right, let's sell all this. Let's see if I can craft those. Yeah, it kind of does. I mean, if you look at it, the game has like not great reviews anymore, and it's literally just because like, oh, I see, you need charcoal to cook meat. That makes sense. I'm gonna sell you this meat in that case because I've got no charcoal, and I'm going to assume it's going to go bad. Gonna take all the bullets and put them in here. Actually, let's also grab bread. I'm curious to know how long food lasts in here. I like how okay, I don't understand this crafting recipe. 2 loaves of moldy bread can be crafted together to make 1 loaf of not moldy bread. As somebody who cooks regularly, I don't understand. That's not how that works. It's like, I don't care if you disagree with me, video game. That's not how that works. If you scrape the non-moldy bits and smush them together. I mean, it is maybe one of the most Slavic things I've ever heard, but in like kind of a life of Boris kind of way, but also absolute bullshit. Chug, 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 chug. Depends on the position of the mold in the bread. You know, I have a rule in my life. And it's a very simple rule. I do not and will not ever eat moldy bread. Doesn't matter where on the bread the mold is. If there's mold on that bread's in garbage. I've never been that hungry. I'm very fortunate to have never been that hungry. Am I really out of bread? I'm apparently out of bread. Crafted it all into sandwiches. All right, well. Let's get back in there, shall we? Let's check our quest book first, though. Journal. Oh. Literally need to go talk to this guy. I've been too busy just playing the video game to get the reward for doing this. So for this one, I need to kill 5 wolves. And, 5 bandits. Sun's up. We can head out. Yeah, exactly. Mold exists invisibly inward, which can make you go pukey. Nobody likey that. Although, here's a better example of your kid being your next life. It's not a roguelike, but Rogue Legacy. Because the whole conceit of that game is you die and then your child is your next life. It's literally the entire conceit of that game is Rogue Legacy is it's like your family tree, and then at the end when you beat the game finally you can see your whole family tree and how many generations of brave rogues it took you to beat Rogue Legacy. And because they're all idiots and they all have like problems, like half of them see the world in weird ways. All right, let's see what Igor got for us. So let's walk up to Igor. Because now that we've completed Igor's quest, we can just go visit with Igor, and he gives us free shit. Sometimes it's ammo, sometimes it's other things. I'm actually running kind of low on ammo. I need to buy more pretty soon. You know, I'll be honest, it's been a long time since I've played Rogue Legacy. I can't remember. 1, 2. Need to kill 5 of these.
Why is this late at night? Because reasons. Anyways, I would like to find my last remaining brain cell and go home for a drink and a sleep, but I still have 45 minutes at work.
Oh fuck,
dude. See what work I can actually do in that time, but I'm not hopeful. May.
Well, you are the first resub in 6 hours. We've had a couple gifted since then. First notification of money in 4 hours. So thank you very much. Appreciate you, dude. Life's been a struggle this month for me. But I do hope that you make it home from work sooner rather than later and are able to start recovering your brain cells. But yeah, hang in there, pilot. Whoa. What was that? Apparently K just zooms in a lot. And doesn't seem to... Wait, what does that... It's not listed? Is that like the screenshot thing for thumbnails? What is that? Because it turns the UI off and zooms all the way in and he lifts the gun up. That's got to be like dramatic zoom in for something. Oh, was it really just the very last option? Huh. Why would you ever press that? Huh. Weird. Okay. Also, welcome back, Rory. Seems burny. Okay, so that's 5 wolves. I need to kill 5 dudes now. Whoop. 2. That's 1. Where's your friend? It's 2. 3. Ow. But hi, Maz. He has a hammer. I consider it a weapon? Wow, it is. Thanks for the ammo, though. That's not great quality. Like the knockoff cigarettes, though. Oh, there's a hidden stash right underneath him. Interesting. Oh, that just increases your max HP. They do actually say what they do. Fascinating. Oh, he's got RAM. We are just playing Tarkov now. Would you look at that? Ah! It's a ghoul. I wonder how much those sell for. All right, how are we doing for weight? Pretty okay. Three of 5. I gotta kill 2 more bandits and then get out. We're still on our way to visit Igor, though. Haven't actually made it to Igor yet. This is Igor's house. Let's see what Igor got for us. Hello, Igor. What do you have? Found us a pot, a hose, crap, some shells, dirty bottle of water, bullets, smartphone, a CPU core, and vodka. Great. Good job, Igor. All right. There's an exit right there. Remove this marker. We're going to start heading towards that exit. And if I encounter any baddies on the way, we'll pop them. Probably baddies right here because there's a storage container right there. There's a burn barrel. Whoop. Hit a bunny rabbit in the middle. Sorry, bunny. Oh, wow. I'm out of ammo. Here. Literally need to pop one more. Although, fortunately, I do have a different ammo type. Which is good. Attachment box. Can't actually carry all this shit. That's the last kill we needed. Oh, that's a whole lot of not much. Not even gonna look at what that other dude has. Just following that icon. We fucking did it, but now I'm getting hungry. Eat a sandwich. There we go, that helped. Hey, we did it. Round of beers. That's 5 wolves, I forgot how many dudes. Five dudes, 5 wolves, and a ghoul. 1 run. I'm out of ammunition. See how much those sell for. Actually, enough that they're worth just bringing to sell. AK, but... Interesting. I wonder. Mod weapons. Oh. I kinda hate that I can't have weapons equipped that I put in the... What? I kinda hate that I can't, it literally changed nothing about some aesthetics that allow me to add more attachments. Yeah, okay. Doesn't change much. But I do need to buy some ammo. I'm gonna go down here and let's just make this into gun parts. At 18. That's not what I need. We're gonna get rid of you. You. Get rid of you. Take you. Get rid of you. Actually, no. Oh. Yeah. Okay. Get rid of you. And get rid of you. Thanks, Anonymous. For gifting out a 5-pack. And shoutouts to Maz, who just got a sub. Chat, can I get a round of beers for Anonymous? Whoever that might be. Hobbity bobbity bobbity ba. Arch, have you had the chance to play any of this yet? Because it just got a patch. Grab a drink at the bar, I think. Go over here and sell all this. Easy money. There we go. That's what we need. That's what I want. This is a safe zone, I know, but go up to that, please. Rawr. Okay, let's go sleep. What time is it? It is 11:32 p.m. Well, let's sleep for 8.5 hours. Wish I could do that in real life. Just be like, I'm gonna sleep for 8.5 hours. But yeah, we're only 10 subs away actually from my little mini goal. I've been trying to stay above 300 subs, and we're currently at 290 subs. I'll make a deal with you. Although this isn't really a deal. This is more just a deal for me. But if we hit 300 subs, so if we can get 10 more, I will go grab a beer. And then you'll get streamer who's had a beer streaming this, which can only end well. 1625. Something that uses the other ammunition that I have. Perm. What time of day is it? Oh, jeez. Friggin' 24-hour clocks. Let's go sleep another 8 hours. Now I'm just like about to die. Chug, 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 chug. That. I can actually walk. Also kind of sucks. There's like all these sinks here. Can't drink from them. I guess that would be cheating, but like, come on. What is this, private water or something? Or rather, I want to go over here, and then I just need to go over to the guy and... Actually, I think I do need the last one. Shit. Are these gonna make me sick? I wonder. That just doesn't work as efficiently, looks like. Alright, well, task completed. Sure, let's take that. No, gain reward. Task. Valuable item. We have to go get him the valuable item. When the bandits took over the village, an old friend of mine left behind a very valuable item these days. It should be inside of a bag in the southern part of the village. Go there and retrieve it. Yep, okay. It's toilet paper. Fancy toilet paper. Hey, board guy. Just lurking and only just realized. I mean, it only just hit like 5 minutes ago. So there is that. Weapons does the Mosin, or what ammo does the Mosin use? 7.62. $39. Let's just do that. There we go, we have a Mosin now. And Raz gifts 10 subs. Well, chat, you guys have a job to do, and that's post a bunch of beers. And I'm gonna go get a beer. Look at you, chat, making Raz do all the heavy lifting. We're drinking, this. It's fine. It's not great. It's beer. It's the stuff I buy in the summer because it's not super expensive. Hey, it didn't foam up. Yeah. Cheers. Let's go die. In the Slavic wastes. Of wherever the fuck this is supposed to be. I want to leave. Let's go. Hoppy or no? It's a lager. I think it's like 15 IBU.
Whoa, dude, fuck yeah, dude. That's fucking sick. Hell yeah. Woo!
Yes, 15 IBU. It's slightly hoppy. I would describe this as an easy drinking beer that's rather flavorful. But big shout outs to you, Raz. Oh, also, Arch, if you're not able to find a third for pod, just, I can end early tomorrow if need be. You were under your desk? Oh, that's bad. Don't do that. You're supposed to be above your desk. It's very impractical to be below your desk, unless you're like, you know, unplugging a cable or something. But yeah, if you're not able to find somebody for tomorrow, just give me a shout. By like midday tomorrow, and I'll end early. That's fine. Oh, come on. I literally have enough ammo. Guess I need to use up the last of this first. Okay, so we're going there. Or you could pull a rando in. I mean, if you have a rando, like if you have somebody who's not so much a rando and somebody who you'd like to have in, that's fine. Is it not a good spot? Okay, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna go take the last of this ammo and chuck it. Can I not unload my own guns? Hold on. What? That is odd. All right, well, I mean, just let me know if you need help, okay? I'm extending the offer. I need you to reload. And I need to unload the ammo that I don't have any of. This stuff, so it doesn't default back to that. That's a problem. It does that. Though those are two different ammo types. Interesting. All right, well. Oh, cable management. Oh, okay. I understand what you mean now by management. Game has memory leaks. It is recommended you restart it every 30 minutes. Oh, that's something I didn't notice before. Let's do a restart. It's been more than 30 minutes. Maybe that's why it's taking so long to load levels as I sip some beer. Ooh. Apologies for the bright screen. That seems to have stopped. It's still going. There we go. Load. There we go. Jump back in. Appear at location. Woo. Good guy, devs. Game's busted. Restart frequently. Okay, thanks. Might as well be what that says. But thank you very much for the 5 gift subs, Anonymous, and then the 10 from Raz, because that, like, you made today go from, like, oh no, I made less than $10 today, day, to, yay, I made more than $10 today, day. I think up until that, I've probably made more in YouTube ad revenue today. I made more in YouTube ad revenue yesterday than I did on stream, which is kind of funny. I mean, yay for YouTube, but... All right, let's go this way. Where are we? So we're trying to get to right there, basically. And the reason we're trying to get... Well, actually, let's go to Igor's house. Once we get to Igor's house, we'll go from Igor's house to the southwest of the town. Because there's an item there that I need. And then from there, I should be... Or actually, I think I am already allowed into the Green Armies area, which is essentially like, I don't know, this game's version of Monolith. Hello, Igor. What do you has? A pillow? Okay. I take the pillow. Interesting. Is that Mosin ammo? Nope. Don't know what that is. Hey! He found a hamburger! Shoutouts to Igor for finding us a hamburger. Band-aids, that. Might as well take the nails. pipes. Okay. Thanks, Igor. Was like a dining table? Hold on a second. You collect Xbox controllers, but your desk is a dining table? Or was a dining table? I think that you've got your priorities strange. Or you mean, wait, was like a dining table, as in it was the size of a dining table and not literally a dining table? Okay, I understand. Hey, look, it's a... Got ourselves a friend up there. See? High quality toilet paper. Might as well also buy the ghoul, or grab the ghoul tentacles. Pop them here. It's in this bag. Other toilet paper. That. Nice meds. High quality meds are so good. Sure. All right, so directions are all on the opposite end of the map. Let's go for this one because we know this area is pretty clear. Let's take this slow. But yeah, no, I understand the feeling of like downgrading desk size. When I moved out, I went from this massive, huge like plywood desk that my dad built. I went from that. Sip of beer time? I don't know. My desk is pretty big, and it was like $300, but bonus points for remembering. I mean, I listened to that episode of the podcast. Ironically, you've never talked to me about your collection of Xbox controllers. I just listened to the one episode of the podcast that I wasn't on. And in that episode, you talked about buying, is it the Pride Month controller, I think? My brain is sick. It remembers the most useless information. God, I really hate how it does that. Holy shit. I really hope that they stop it from doing that. I want smooth transitions. Very disorienting. It's not out of fear that you'll judge. I mean, why would I judge you? I collect records. Well, that was concerning. Waste not, want not. Sell all the extra stuff. Besides, I judge everybody anyway, regardless of if you fear it. I wish I knew what these fitness levels were actually doing. Yay! More XP! No, usually the judgment is, well, actually, the last criticism I got about collecting records was from somebody who said, what's your obsession with record collecting? Is it the exorbitant space? Is it the extreme cost? Or is it the slightly improved audio quality? What is it that attracts you to record collecting? And my response was none of it. I like the art that's included with it. And it's fun to be able to just give a band I like money and receive a thing in response without having to go through, like, iTunes and not actually receive a thing. So we should be able to go into the back area now. Yeah, Xbox sells limited run or limited controllers from time to time. And they sold one for Pride. I don't think it's for sale anymore, but they did. I'm gonna keep all this stuff though. Oh, You. Task. Valuable item. Gain reward. Armor repair kit, weapon repair kit, weapon repair kit. Do armor repair kit. I find weapon repair stuff more often. Smoking kills. You know smoking kills, but you don't know we're going to survive here anyway, so you might as well indulge a bit. Okay, so I need to... Lost convoy? Okay, let's just see what these are. now that I've clicked them. Records smell nicely? You know that, like, the materials in records are extremely toxic, right? Marlboro. Okay. So I need to get you matches, a lighter, a Zippo lighter, and a bunch of cigarettes. Got it. Okay. Can I not move? Apparently I can't move. Well, time to eat that. I'm not asking you to. This guy's, the bartender's asking me to get him cigarettes. Oh wait, are you talking about like records? I mean, you shouldn't be smoking records. That's such an odd like statement to make. It's like records are a better thing to collect than Xbox controllers because they smell better. I'm pretty sure Xbox controllers are just made out of plastic, and records are made out of like toxic vinyl and resin. It's like not something you really want to be smelling, like ever. Those are heavy. Holy shit. Your armor's hold on. Your armor's condition is too low for this repair kit. That's funny. I was like, I need that. I need to repair my armor. Literally can't even use it. Wow. I don't even know how I feel about that. Don't know how I feel about that. Should be able to go in here now, shouldn't I? Yep. It's quite a bit of money, but hey, that's what I need. This is where all the good shit lives. What I really need is like that. It's like 20. Oh, I need reputation level. I was like, I have enough money for it. What? Dynamite. Oh, that's gotta be good for my health. Alright, well. I feel like I should just go get a headlamp from the bartender and then go back out. Although he's got the crappier but also better backpack. Standard headlamp 6,000. All direction headlamp 1,000. Let's take this. Man, that's like a non-existent bulletproof vest. All right, well, let's move. I want to leave. What are we trying to do right now, though? That's the question. We'll figure that out when we get there. are much nice to display the album art with. CD booklets just aren't the same. See, the thing is, like, a decent sounding record will sound better than a very well mixed CD, and most CDs are just competing in the loudness wars. I prefer the mastering of a record, and also any decent record comes with a download code anyway, Squoon, so you kind of get that anyway. Like, if you really want to just, you know, have the digital copy too, you usually get it with records. Also, I totally missed that question about records and not CDs. Totally missed that. In regards to why collect records and not CDs, I have both, actually. I would just much rather, if I'm given the option, have the record and not the CD. So these yellow zones, I think, are just like high combat zones, or it's the Lost Convoy. Okay, so let's go down in that direction and see if we can sneak through there. You buy lots of vinyl? Ooh. Do you have any Holy Grails? I actually have one of my Holy Grails. The other one, they literally pressed 100 of them, and the only repressing they did sells for like $2,000. I'm not gonna do that. The closest thing I have to a Holy Grail, though, is I have the Psychedelic Porn Crumpets Part 1 and Part 2. And I also have literally everything Holy Fuck has ever written on vinyl, which is kind of cool, except for the stuff that's not on vinyl, because they have like a couple cassettes and things that never got put on record, which kind of makes me sad. And I don't have their elusive demo tape 2, sadly. Walk around you. He's gonna pop out of fuck nowhere and surprise one tap me and me. Okay, let's go to Igor's place. That's a lot of thunder. Holy shit! Keep expecting to randomly get shot by lightning. Oh, I would love some Japanese jazz, high funk and stuff like that. Yeah. Do you watch the YouTube channel My Analog Journal? That's a fantastic YouTube channel for that sort of stuff. Please be nice, Piggy. Please be nice, Piggy. Fuck. That's unfortunate. I was gonna say, you better if you like Japanese jazz. The only record store in Vancouver that has a lot of Japanese funk and jazz, they're all mint and they're all fucking expensive. It's like, you want to spend $80 on a record? Not really. Bit rich for me. For me, it's like $30 to $40 is kind of my limit. It has to be something I really want. Do I listen to future funk? We're talking about records and record collecting specifically. The only Japanese stuff I have is I have a couple city pop records, but nothing I know off the top of my head. Seatbelts are fine. I actually have the seatbelt soundtrack for... am I blanking on the name of that anime? I blame the beer in this game that I'm thinking way too hard about right now. But I have seatbelts on vinyl, but I wouldn't say they're my favorite. I kind of impulse bought that one and kind of regret it. Cowboy Bebop, that's the name of it. I've seen that anime twice. I should know that. Or what the fuck do you has? God, game, would you stop doing that? Making me dizzy here. This is the one that makes you hungrier faster and thirstier faster, but it, like, cures a bunch of shit temporarily. Damn, DVD drive. I wonder what that sells for. Salt. Bet you that sells well. Yeah, seatbelts are fine. It's not really my go-to, though. Had one city pop set playing the other night while you were there. Should request that they put it back on when you go back. Everywhere here just plays country all the time, and it drives me goddamn nuts. Although there's this Korean chicken place that puts on some pretty good city pop from time to time. But no, we were specifically talking about record collecting. The stuff that I go out of my way to collect is a lot of stoner rock and, like, various local metal things and smaller metal bands that I like. So that's generally what I go out of my way to try and find. I really like psych rock as well, and a lot of kind of melodic doom and stuff like that. So generally the stuff that I'm pretty well versed in is that, although I do have a record player plugged into this stream, which is right there. But unfortunately, because of bureaucracy and record labels being a bunch of shitlords, all I can really play is video game soundtracks, which is fine, but, you know, they're gonna blow up and hurt me. Okay. We need water. Okay. I think I'm dead. Remember what button I had the bandages on. Okay, yeah, we're dead. Ouch! It's okay. It ages pretty well. It's one of the few animes that I can still watch and not just get mad. Apparently their new Monday night vibe. Okay. They used to be closed, but now they are open Mondays and serve a limited menu of only cheesesteaks and fries and play City Pop and put anime on the TV. Huh. That will change soon. MND football. Okay. I mean, you know, honestly, turn off the anime, put on sports, and keep the City Pop and give you cheesesteaks. That sounds pretty great. Like, you'd have to try pretty fucking hard to do worse than that. So I'll just gonna kind of throw that out there. You have to try pretty hard to do worse than that. I do quite like City Pop. I'm just not particularly versed in it. Although I've gone on this weird spree recently. I'm kind of all right. Does anybody here know the like mid-2000s hit "Call on Me"? Anyway, it was originally a DJ set that was played live by one of the founding members of Daft Punk. And it was a sampled song, sample from a song called Valerie. Anyway, there's about 50 different versions of that set that are all stolen and repressed. And I've fallen down this rabbit hole of trying to buy all of the bootleg represses of that song because it's one of the few songs that I hate, but it gets stuck in my head on a relatively frequent basis, and I like it in a weird way. And so I'm trying to buy all of the like bootleg pressings for it. I have 5 different versions of that song. Most of them cost me like under $1. They usually cost more in shipping than they do to actually buy the records. So that's a problem that I've developed recently. Need to get you materials. Well, let's go. Seems like there's tough boys around there. I wonder if I can pop them with the Mosin, because those dudes just have thick armor, and they just, the second they figure out where I am, they just destroy me. Great place, 5-6 pinball machines, old arcade cabs, cool stuff. Yeah, we don't really have anything like that here in Canada because, weirdly enough, if you have an arcade machine and you sell alcohol, for some reason, the gaming laws in Canada are just slow. Thanks for the 17th month, Squid. Welcome back. Chat, can I get a couple beers? Cheers. Also, welcome back, Wolf. But, if you have arcade games and you sell alcohol, they're not allowed to do that because for some reason arcade games are just considered gambling. And the laws here just haven't caught up to understand the difference. And so it just kind of sucks for that reason. So there's like no arcade bars. Like there are arcades, but they're not really the sort of place you'd want to hang out as a grown-up. They're like the sort of place like parents just dump their children and leave. That's something I want to walk around. Won that fight? Yeah. I know a couple. There was a crappy, and I say crappy because it was pretty crappy, like gamer bar that used to exist here, and they had like Monster Hunter nights and Street Fighter nights where people just bring their DSs because that was, or like handheld systems, because that was the only way they could actually get away with it. They weren't even allowed to set up a console. If they set up a console, they had to put it in a no alcohol in this area, and they had to like section off a chunk of their like space just to put some arcade machines in there. It was ridiculous. It's just the silliest, most out-of-date thing you could have. The other pinball spin in the city has a huge following. I played many big leagues. Pinball was a game of skill. Yeah, that's cool. That's awesome, actually. I'm terrible at pinball, but that's just because I've never really had the opportunity to get good, I would say. Yeah, no, I feel you there. This guy playing music's about to end him. Or I'm gonna die. One of the two. It's one down. Funny. Down, where'd the third one go? Back? Nope, you're inside. I didn't kill all three. Well, that's good, Arch. Right. Oh, shit. What? It didn't... What? It didn't give me the dead screen. I must have literally had my mouse right where the "you died" XP screen continue button is. Because that's kind of hilarious if that's true. That's kind of amazing. Because normally it takes a few seconds. Like there's like a noticeable delay, but I must have just had the mouse right where it needed to be. And just hit continue. Quicker than I thought I did. Bizarre. You got a new job and the bonus they gave you was just exactly enough to get a new pinball machine. Oh, wow. Stern Godzilla in your house since the best thing you've ever done for yourself. Yeah, I'm jealous of anybody who actually has enough floor space to own a pinball machine, to be honest with you. Like, I'm envious, but that being said, if I could afford a pinball machine, I don't even know which one I'd want. But I can't, so it's fine. Hey, it's not raining this time. Bonus. Let's just go this way. It's lost convoy is up this way somewhere. Which is actually what I need to be doing, not fucking around and killing bandits. This is the road here. The convoy's a little further up. Oh, or piggy. I hear it. Is there a piggy coming for me? All right, hello you. Your aim is worse than mine. That's saying something. I keep expecting to just get killed by a wild boar from behind. Random surprise, piggy. Got him. Don't know if there's more. Seems that the bandits have taken everything. Well, that's a shame. Not off these dudes, though. Where is the nearest exit? V far away. All right, well. The hammer. Take the cigarettes. Ooh. Nice looking SKS. Too heavy, though. Let's leave the coffee, take the bullets. I don't want the attachments. Oh, that's just like a normal crew. Okay. Exit is bottom left of the map. That guy I don't want to fight with. To the road. You know, isn't it always like stick to the road, that's how you die kind of deal? Yeah, I don't know. Out of all of the expensive hobbies I think I could pick up, I have a feeling that pinball's probably one of the last ones I would pick up. But I would like to find a good place where I could just pay to play pinball. I wouldn't mind that. That would be cool. And I think that would probably be more than enough for me. It's gonna be two dudes right here. There's one, there's two. Kind of amazed by how much running speed you get. Oh, is it another one of those where I have to fight for it? Fuck. They didn't see anything. We survived! Alright. Not bad. Where did I get this quest from? Was it you? Yes. Gain reward. Bunch of bullets. Thank ya. Actually, I'm gonna go. No, I can't move. It's too heavy. God damn it. I really wish that they would just like let you walk around at full speed in here. It's kind of annoying. It's like, I'm overburdened. Walk in here. Still overburdened. Give me like a little cart or something. But clearly they don't care. Let's remove the attachment. Let's remove that attachment. Remove that attachment. That. And remove that. And then we'll go sell the gun. I mean, now it's just a normal SKS, and we can put all those attachments onto my current SKS. But I'm just gonna sell all this shit first. Trade. Buy this shit. Thank ya. Look how fast I move. Basically Sonic. No, not you. You. It's a bunch of upgrades for my SKS. Would you look at that? Tactical torch? Red laser? Yeah. Let's go with the tactical torch. Actually, you know, I'm kind of curious about the red laser. It's pretty good. So now I've got this. And what's the laser hotkey? Controls. Torch on off. Laser on off. L, obviously. Naturally. Oh, that's kind of helpful. Look at that. I love the fact that the laser is slightly below where the actual reticule is. It's like, do I aim on the reticule? Or do I aim on the laser? It also makes me feel like I need to be aiming up more. I guess that kind of makes sense because the barrel's slightly up, but we'd angle it up. Moving down. Yes. Don't need materials. I want to leave. Yes. Although, actually, hold up. Let's go see. Do you has more quest for me? Trade. No. Actually, yes. Task. Supply. Sure. 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 I love that I'm at the point now with this game where I just look at the journal and be like, all right, what do I need? Survive 1 times in the forest with at least 200 XP made. Survive 1 times in the forest with at least 8,000 rubles made. So I think this developer needs to teach the game how to word wrap. I don't need to teach it how to rap God, just word wrap, because this is a... Okay. Eliminate 20 bandits in any map. Oh boy, okay. Collect 5 bread. 5 bottles of water, and 1 MRE. How much money am I at? 22,000? Who needs wrapping? Santa for Christmas. Shipped camp. So I like how the way this game does it is it just charges you. Let's go to makeshift camp. Let's take the cash hit. Once again, game tries to crash. Ryan, have you tried this game out yet? Or are you still too busy playing Whammer? The Warhammer. The doctor can heal you. Thanks, game. Downloading now. Cool. I'm curious to know your thoughts on this as somebody who plays way too much Tarkov. Like, I don't play Tarkov, so I may be a bad person. It's a bad spawn. Interesting. I can't see the laser at night. That doesn't make sense. Let's go this way. What time is it? It is... 2050, okay. I don't have much of in the way of ammunition for this. No, we do. Something right there. I'm gonna die, aren't I? A year and a half? Well, you did play a lot of Tarkov. Although, let's be honest, this game's baby's first Tarkov. Awful lot of birds out for this time of night. That's not concerning at all. Oh, there you are. I think I'm just dead. Nope. We bled. You do have 1,500 hours in it after all? Yep. Now let's see. Do I keep my money? Yes, I do. Interesting. So it cost me 3,000 bucks to go there, but if I die, I keep my money. That's gotta just be like game's unfinished thing. Also, it's really weird to me that you can't just buy a drink from the bartender at all times. All right, let's go back there. And the weather's nicer. Actually, I kind of want to go to that mall. Speedy!
Crypt beer, crypt beer.
Speedy, thank you very much for keeping that sub alive for a stupidly long amount of time. That's all I really have to say. Chat, can I get a round of beers for Speedy keeping that sub alive for way too long a period of time? Appreciate you, man. I'm actually just gonna buy the jug of milk from this guy because I need something to drink. Doesn't work without you having to modify the INI vitals. There was somebody else saying they were having some weird like frame rate issues. I'm gonna take a 3-second break. I need to go take a leak. Back in a moment. Bark, 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 bark.
Flobberdobberdoggadoggies?
No! No what? No! No kobold bark? Got it. So you can't even press X to get options? The playable area of the screen is much smaller than the actual visual screen. So you can't even press X to get to the options. Well, I mean, I'm confused, but okay. I kind of just want to let time pass. Why can't I turn my torch on? It's like I literally have this on my head, but... Oh, I see. It's because I have to hit N to turn it on. Well, that makes sense. Let's go to the industrial area. No. Guess I have to. Yeah, I have to find him all of his... Oh, hey, I can go here? Interesting. I'm exploring new zones that I haven't been to. Because those two, in order to get to them, I have to finish a quest with him, which I haven't done yet. I have to repair the tracks. Air quotes. Not bad, though, for 11.5 hours of stream, if I do say so myself. But seriously, Speedy, thank you so much for keeping that sub alive for so long. And it's good to see you as always, even if it's only for brief, short periods of time. Also, Speedy, I don't know how relevant this is to you these days, but I will be in Seattle for 2.5 days, or 1.5 days. Saturday, Sunday, Monday. I will be at PAX for 1 day. It's getting dark in here, that's for sure. I think that there's dudes, like, right there. Well, this is lovely. Did I win? I think... Oh, no, I did not win. Okay. Well, that answers that question. I think I should wait another couple hours before I head back out. You barely get away from work now? It feels like you barely got away from work back then. Okay, let's try this again. Zoom. This is the area that I want to go to. I want to go to the mall. I want to try this mall. You're on call a lot now? Oh, that sucks. Then there's me, where I just work less. This is like the weirdest achievement that I made this year. It's just like that knee-jerk decision of, I'm just gonna work to 3 days a week instead of 5. I go camping a lot now. It's nice. All right, let's see what this mall's like. Holy shit. Yep, it's a mall. Apparently a fucking mall. Let's just book it. That's a lot of rads. Alright, so this is my first time in this map. Oh shit, that's like all parking lot? Fucking suburban hell. From 4 days off to 1, oh, that's pretty brutal. Well, they're not joking about this map not being finished. It's laggy as hell. Ouch. There's one more. Nope. 2 more. That one? Yeah, the frame rate sucks on this map. Jesus. Alright. Can't see me from this distance. Yeah, no, this is not great. The way this runs. All right. All right, all right, all right. Got money. I just saw something. Oh, it's a crow. Whew, I was worried for a mo. All right, well, not bad. Just took out 4 dudes, I think. It's weird that, like, this whole map just runs at a slower frame rate, though. It kind of sucks. Take those anti-rads. Gonna need them. Also gonna need some liquids in a moment. I'm hoping you'd have some food or something. Does. Let's see if we can get into the mall. Chest up there? Toolbox. Nothing I need. Anti-bleed gel, hydrogen peroxide. I don't know what that does, to be honest. Just use that. Grab that. Take as many of these bullets as I can. Also, I'm high on whatever I just shot myself up with, probably morphine. And now it's like I can carry 40 kilograms instead of 20. That's kind of great. All right, let's just keep booking ourselves north. Let's use the better med kit. F loot indeed, yep. At the front of the mall now. Map's pretty neat so far, not gonna lie. Oh, interesting. Is that a fucking predator? What was that? All right, well, it's a blink, whatever that is. Kind of looked like something out of Alien. Rads are really goddamn high in here. I think that... As neat as this zone is, I think we should back up. I think I need night vision for in here. Let's stick to the outside areas for right now. I'm also dying to radiation. Looked like an alien. It kind of did. Oh, is that... Okay, yeah, we gotta go. Yeah, these things. Alright, let's get out of here. Oh, that's not something I want to walk into. That'll just kill me. I'm gonna bandage up my ears. Something radical. Did just get a shit ton of ammo, though, so it was totally worth it. Oh, hello. hope that the bartender has drinks. There we go. We made it out. Not bad. Hey, look at that. Some XP. So now I get back. I've come down from the morphine, and this is as fast as I can move because I'm super overburdened. Wouldn't it be hilarious if you kind of got back from a fight and your drugs wore off and you just couldn't move, so you had to dump all your stuff and make multiple trips? I feel like that's a pretty likely thing to happen in a game like this. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. Take all that shit. Take the uncooked meat because I'm lazy. Give me those. That. Deal. Now I'm gonna chug the water. But I'm glad I'm not the only person who thought that that looked like an alien. Gotta explore these other maps a little bit. That's an anti-bleed gel. We'll put that down there. Wait, go over there. Stack you on that. Move you over. Oh, I see. A very specific tiny difference. I'm gonna go over here. Food, this, boom. Oh, do I really need a second loaf of bread? Fuck you, game. Alright. Well. Well, it looks like I just need to start crafting crap. If it wasn't an alien, I was definitely a mutant from the generic monsters, blah. Do you have tasks? Oh shit, radioactive meat. Yeah, sure. I don't know what that is, but I'll do it. Repair my armor, please. Heal me. Thanks. Get radiation, thanks. Bye. All right. Well.
You fucking donkey!
Rude. Why am I a donkey? Also, didn't you make it home yet? Meaning your day should be a bit better. Ship camp, industrial area. Let's go back to this area. Got rum. Cool. Game failed to spawn me once again. Got rum, getting numb. Good stuff. I got beer because chat is cool. Bedtime for you. You have a good night, Bastet. Sleep well. Yeah, I'm going to do another run or two, I think. And then, I mean, how many hours am I up to on this now? 8 hours? Damn. Yeah, I think I like this game. I mean, it's not even finished, and I'm, like, 8 hours in. Oi, nope. No. finally paid off all your debt from your ex? Fuck, dude. That took a while. Well, congrats on being free. That shit sucks, man. So what are you doing to celebrate? You gotta be doing something. Even if it's just like lying on the sofa for an hour. Hey. There's a lot of them. It's like they don't know where I'm at. Nope. It was followed by realizing you now want to spend all the extra cash you have on hand, but you're trying not to. Spend it on things that are worthwhile, you know? You know, let's just go back to the forest, and we're gonna just try and see how many dudes we can down before we head back. But yeah, no, I can relate to the feeling. It's never a fun period of time, though. Although, do yourself a favor. Spend the money for a little bit, reward yourself, and then go back to not spending the money. Like, just go buy a nice bottle of wine or something. What do you mean the train makes it much better? Wrong. Bye, train. It's your new motorcycle goal? Let's just wander a little bit. Oh, this is interesting. Never actually seen this before. Kind of wonder if they friendly fire. Oh shit! Why was I still reloading? What? Well, that sucks. To save for a house, but you kind of want to buy that so you can go 209 miles an hour? That sounds like 209 miles faster to your death, but I mean, you do you, man. I do like Frog's take. Seems likely to lower your odds of needing a house, which is true. As somebody who can't drive and will never drive, I do not have advice as to whether or not you should buy a car, aside from don't buy a car. Gloriously large waste of money. But I've been streaming chat for almost 12 hours, and I'm hungry. And I'm about 2/3 finished this beer, so I think we're going to call it for this game for tonight. We will definitely play more of this. Like, this is something that I'm enjoying. Am I any good at it? No, not really. But I'm enjoying it, so we're going to play more of it. Not today, though. Like a bicycle? It's better for you, too. But we're gonna jump over into the. Are you headed to bed, Raz? We'll see you when we see you later.